opening range breakout strategy. This is one of the most popular trading strategies, but a lot of people don't trade it properly. And in this video, I'm going to cover the basic strategy, and then I'm going to show you how you can trade it profitably. Without further more ado, let's get right into the video. The opening range breakout strategy is simple. You will wait for the first 30 minutes of the trading session to pass, and then you're going to mark out the high and the low of that 30-minute period. Now, all you have to do is wait for price to break either the high or the low of that 30-minute period. So if the price breaks the high, you would enter long, and if price breaks the low, you would enter short. It's really that simple. Sadly though, this strategy only works about 50% of the time, and you're gonna end up losing a lot of money if you do this. Don't worry though, we can make this strategy a lot better and get you on the right track to make some winning trades. A better approach to this strategy is using a retest of the high or low as our entry point. This means that instead of entering long when price breaks the high of the 30-minute session, we will wait for price to break out and then retrace back to our high. And if price respects this level, we can take a long position. This will reduce the number of false breakouts from the original opening range strategy. Now, if any of what I just said confused you, don't worry. We developed an indicator for completely free that will do all of the hard work for you. All you have to do is go to TradingView and search for this indicator, Orb Algo by Flux Charts. I'm also going to leave a link in the description of the video so you can get easy access. What this indicator does is automate the opening range breakout strategy, and it'll show you buy signals, sell signals, take profits, and stop losses. It also includes a backtesting dashboard, so you can find the most profitable settings on any asset of your choice. I'll walk you through all the settings real quick so you don't miss anything important. Starting off with the orb timeframe setting, this basically will let you choose how long the algorithm should wait at the start of the session before plotting the highs and lows that we discussed earlier. By default, it's set to 30 minutes. Next, we have the sensitivity settings. This setting determines how many retests are needed to take an entry in the market. A higher sensitivity means that less retests are needed to consider a breakout as valid. If you think that the ticker you're trading makes huge movements in a bullish or bearish direction after a breakout, you should set this setting higher. And if you think the opposite, meaning that the ticker you're trading doesn't make huge moves after a breakout, you should set your sensitivity to one of the lower options. Moving on, we have the breakout condition setting. This setting determines how the algorithm is going to detect breakouts. So if you select the close option, the breakout candle needs to close higher than the opening range high line for a bullish breakout, or lower than the opening range low line in a bearish breakout. And if you select the EMA or exponential moving average option, the EMA of the candle must be higher or lower than opening range lines rather than the close of the price. Next, we have the take profit settings the algo is going to use. You can choose between dynamic or ATR take profits. The dynamic take profit method uses an EMA line, and when the close price of a candle crosses the EMA line, it's an area to take profit. And if you use the ATR setting, take profits are going to be predetermined right when you get a signal. This is possible since we are just taking the average true range to calculate these values. You can view take profit levels in the dashboard if you have the ATR method selected. So to share some insight with you guys, we back tested this strategy on a bunch of tickers, and what we found is that the dynamic option generally performs better. You can also adjust the EMA length. This setting determines the length of the EMA line used in the dynamic TP method and the EMA breakout condition. You might also want to experiment with this setting and find the optimal length for the ticker you're trading. Moving on, we have the stop loss methods. You can choose between safer, balanced, and risky. Safer will place the stop loss closer to the opening range high or low based on a bullish or bearish entry. Balanced will place the stop loss right in the middle of the opening range, and risky will place the stop loss closer to the opening range low for a bullish entry, and the stop loss will be a lot closer to the opening range high for a bearish entry. This means there's more room for drawdown and more risk in the trades. Those are the general settings though that you should configure with this indicator. The best part about this indicator, aside from being completely free, is that you can see live back-tested results in real time as you adjust your settings in the indicator settings. I recommend you find some profitable settings on your favorite tickers and try out this strategy for completely free. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this video to the indicator. Thank you everyone for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.